Hey Merlin, this video is for you all. Let me get my setup going. So hope everybody's Monday is going well. Let me see. I'm gonna adjust so you all can see what I'm doing. Hang on. I'm doing a close shot. Let me bring this down. Ooh. All right. Let's see. So I pulled all the cards in, and I'm releasing the deck. I may have to step out for a minute and pause this video. Release the cards, all you all's cards, back to the deck. There's intention, and so I'm just gonna shuffle your cards, Merlin. And those are for all of you who feel like you all are Merlin tribe. Let's scoot back some, cutting off my head. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shuffle the deck and just set the intention. I just wanna at least come to each of the natures in our new tribe and just give you a little something. Ooh, right. They're ready and jumping out for you, Merlin. And just give you all something. So it's not that if you're one of the other ones that you can't get something out of this read. It's just specific for Merlin. And as always, like I was saying, you may have a little bit of each card in you, and that's fine, because the most important thing is that you pull that whatever is tugging on your inside. That's what I'm looking for. This is a wonderful time for self-reflection. You know, you have time now. Some of you all aren't at work, or some of you all's work has been halted, or your schedules have been changed, your lives have been changed. And so at that point, you can look around and see where you can start doing some other things that you just said you wanted to do. And that's where I suggest that you start. You know, what are some of the things you said if you had more time you would do? So that's what we're going to look at today. Some other things may come up. These cards are very they're a very powerful modality. And for those of you who are Christians, I'm not a Christian, and I'm not anything but a spiritual being. And as that spiritual being, I'm here to help everyone. Even if you don't believe in a God and you want to call yourself a Satanist or a witch or warlock, or titles don't matter. What matters is you saw the video, you thought it's something you wanted to be involved in. And so let's just get to work. And the work starts with yourself. Pull out your mirror and let's just get to work. And so whatever entity or whatever you call yourself or whatever you call on, then call on it. It doesn't bother me. It's not for me. It's because of you. So let's do the work for you. And I'm just here to help you. So even when you're talking to me about stuff, as long as it's not breaking the law or abusing animals or children or elderly or disabled people or disenfranchised people and stuff like that. And for those of you who are doing something wrong, then I'm going to help you walk yourself right over to the police station, confess, go to jail. We'll write you and support you while you're in jail. And then if you ever get out, then we'll help you with the restoration process. And if you don't ever get out, we'll help you do your ministry or work or whatever you're called to do inside the prison. So there's room for everybody. If something gets over my head, then I'm definitely going to reach in to call on people who have more education and everything than I do, because I believe the spiritual needs to line up sometimes with other people who are specialized, and we all working together can help get you to where you need to be. And if you're really about self-improvement and you want to be better, then you're going to do the things you're supposed to do. You're not going to want to get out of anything. That's the biggest thing. If you've done something wrong, you have to own it. And if it's punishable by law, then it's punishable by law. You have to know your life isn't over. You have to know that that's part of your journey. Make it part of your journey. You know, don't think about the only way out is, I'm not here anymore. No, that's not it. Yes, it's going to be scary. You know, join the group before you go in, join the group before you confess while you're on the phone with 911. Join the group, reach out and say, hey, Storm, here's my parents' address, phone number, whatever. Once I get done and get in, can they send you the address? And it's like, yes, I will keep in touch with you. I'll help keep you encouraged. If you have to go check yourself in for 72-hour hold, if you're marksman acted or anything, I'll work with your counselors and we'll still keep in communication and make our communication part of your treatment plan. So there's a way. There's always a way if you're ready to heal. All right, that's enough shuffling. Now I need to put down the things that help me focus. I just like to have some of these things with me. I hope I'm not flashing you all. All right, so this was a gift, my Madala. It's a birthday gift, so I just like to have it. I like pretty things. I've always liked rocks, stones. So liking crystals, they're nothing. Oh, my hemonite, because when I'm doing my work, when I'm doing my healing work, I have to have something that is with me, so the energy that's healing goes to whoever needs healing, and then my energy and myself stays with me, and I'm not taking that stuff on. And then my pendulum. Yes, love my pendulum. Pendulum, say hi to the tribe. Can I get a big swing, big welcome, big welcome for the tribe? All right, go ahead and stop. Thank you. All right, so I love my pendulum. And then my cowrie shell. This is just my ancestors. EGG, my 8th grandmother. So my chakra stones are actually in my bedroom because I do my meditation in the morning with my stones. So give me 1 second. I'm not going to turn the camera off. Just get situated. I'm just going to go grab my glasses. All right. Okey-doke. I'm back. I'm so grateful for this home that they bought for me. He's so wonderful. Let me slide back. Coming in close, guys. No, we're not doing no editing. This is the real, this is the real deal stuff. Let me move this back some. This is real deal, people. Real life. Let the other people edit. We did edit. All right, so I got my stuff in front of me and my glasses. I did my workout today. Yeah, I'll talk more about that later, but let's go ahead and stay focused. All right, so I'm gonna pull 4 cards. The first card is gonna be the guiding card, and our guiding card is one of our sisters, transparency, the throat chakra, so for voice. Oh, all right, I'm just gonna go out the top then. Our next card is divine messenger for your past, throat chakra. Oh, correction, your present. All right, your crown chakra. And our future, look at that. Our future is in spiritual awakening. That's beautiful. So you got your throat chakra, and then you have your crown chakra. All right, so what's guiding us is actually one in our group. That is beautiful. So transparency is chiming in on the things about Merlin. Let's see what's going on with transparency again. Remind us what's going on. Transparency is a complete level of honesty. It's a behavior where people can clearly understand your motives and your emotions, and they feel safe being around you. Transparency is a balance in not telling everyone your deepest, darkest secrets, but about providing a space in which people know you are being honest and caring towards others and yourself. There's a little child inside of you having a very big tantrum. And the only way the child can be heard is to stomp his or her feet and create a scene. The only thing is, this doesn't make people listen. In fact, it makes them ignore the message and focus on the behavior, so all that effort is wasted. The time has come for you to look within and find a different voice, the voice of the grown-up you are. Find your compassion and use your inner wisdom to communicate in a more effective way. This change of behavior will put people off guard, and they will finally have to listen, as they have nothing else to be distracted by. Positive results will occur very quickly, and you will finally experience the feeling of being acknowledged and heard. These results will be so profound that the little child with a tantrum will heal itself and learn more grown-up ways of being heard. All right, so that's the guiding card. So basically, can't see, hang on. So basically, I have the cards laid out in a row. So you just run the transparency card over each one, and that's guiding each one. So you're taking that message, your throat chakra, your voice, you're taking that and bringing it over the cards. All right, let's go with the divine messenger. That's your past. The divine messenger, or should I say divine intervention, you are seeking is found within your own self. You are looking for signs from Spirit and are becoming increasingly dissatisfied as you feel Spirit has abandoned you and is not giving you the answers you desperately seek. Listen to the inner voices in your head. This is where you will find the wisdom you seek. You are being given the answers, only they are not the answers you want to hear. The messages you are blindly ignoring mean that change has to occur. These changes require time and effort on your part, and you are tired. However, somewhere from within, you have to find the energy to make these changes. If you apply the same energy you are using to avoid the change and use it towards making these new changes, you will find your situation will improve much quicker than you anticipate. Then you can rest. You will finally find the inner peace and contentment you spent so long searching for. That's your past. All right, your present is the crown chakra and its connection. Let's see what's going on with connection. So I'm just going to read all the meanings so you guys can study on it, and then I'll let you know what's coming up for the Merlin group. So, all right. Connection. You can feel her all around you. She is in everything we touch, everything we see, and everything we feel. She is life itself. She creates and takes away. She is our mother, our earth, our sky. She is universal wisdom, which provides us with everything we need. Over the past few days, you have been more aware of your connections to the female energies surrounding you. You are feeling more feminine and more motherly, more nurturing, and a little soft and gooey. This is a surprise for you, as it is a behavior in which you don't indulge in very often. God forbid you should ever be seen as vulnerable, and this is how girly behavior makes you feel. Just allow yourself to experience these feelings of vulnerability as they have a place in your life right now. You need to understand how gentleness feels as at its deepest level, in nurturing such experiences strengthens your connection to Spirit and brings you closer to her. You have been judgmental of others and of yourself, and it's time to find a more gentle approach to the situation. Allow someone else to care for you for a change and take a break from being the tough guy. Be kind to yourself and let yourself feel the energies of the goddess. Allow her to nurture and shower you with her soft and gentle energies. All right, that's connection, and that's your crown chakra. All right, our final one is spiritual awakening. All right, that's for your your future. Connection was for your present. Spiritual awakening. Have you ever experienced the light bulb moment when suddenly everything just falls into place? Where the key pieces of the puzzle finally fit and it begins to take shape and form the skeleton of the picture? You haven't finished the puzzle yet, but you're getting a glimpse into what it might look like when it's completed. Spiritual awakening is a profound moment in time, and embrace your true sense of understanding from your very soul. You may not even fully appreciate the gravity of what you are learning right now, as it is great. However, over the next few days, it will become clearer and will give you a very deep insight into yourself. Regardless of the situation, this new revelation has brought you close to self and provided you with a foundation on which to understand yourself at a far deeper and more profound spiritual level than you have been. You still have some ways to go, yet this is the beginning of a new journey in your life story, which will prove to be a major turning point. Okay, Merlin, that's for you. So what I'm picking up Merlin, what I'm feeling right now is just some like intensity from Merlin, and seems like kind of some, I want to say, anger and frustration, and it's all surrounding that you really don't want this stuff to happen. You don't want to be in the position you're in. You don't want to hold a spiritual responsibility for anyone, yet your spirit is calling you to yourself. And yeah, that temper tantrum, I see that you use that as a way to keep others away from you. Like right now in my mind, I'm seeing someone on my front porch and they're like stomping like a angry child, except they're a big guy and they're like in a black golf outfit and they're stomping in front of my door, you know, like a big angry child. And yeah, so that's kind of the energy that's around it. And at the end of the day, I think the most important thing that I could tell you to help is you put yourself in this situation. You know, you put yourself in the place of being Merlin. And even though you don't believe it, if you would stop that anger temper tantrum and just take a minute. And I know it's probably hard because you've had that facade for so long. I'm just asking you the question, how much longer do we have? You know, how much longer do you have? Is it worth trying to hold on to that image of yourself and what you put out to everyone else so that you can't even see yourself and find yourself? So that's not something I can answer. I'm just, you know, I have the right to speak to my group, so you're part of my group, and I'm just giving the message, and I'm giving the message that all the Merlins have given me to reflect back to them. It's nothing personal or anything, you know. So it's just really up to you. And as you see from all of the cards, they really didn't leave you any room to have any kind of justification of what you will and won't do for yourself. It's like it's a clear choice now. You're clearly not choosing yourself. You can't complain about anyone or anything else because you're clearly making the choice to not take this step. And the only reason why you don't want to take this step is because, one, you don't want to be the spiritual person, and two, because it's hard, three, because what's the damage that's going to happen? And that's where you just have to ask yourself. I mean, if other people are damaged by you just pulling back into yourself and figuring out who you are, then that relationship wasn't healthy in the first place. And so you may need to get somebody to sit in as a mediator while you sort things out. However, it's still little things you can do before that whole big step takes place. And I would advise anyone to just take the little steps first. You know, I mean, if your life stops today and you are in pursuit of yourself, you're still in the right place for you. So this whole thing doesn't like, I gotta do now, take care of it. That doesn't have to do that way. Just start the journey. Just start the journey and have your voice. It's time It's time for you to start your journey. These are the throat chakras, and your present and your future speak. Your present and your future are waiting for you to speak. You see that? They're waiting for you to speak. So your guiding guard is your voice. Your past card is your voice, and that's giving voice to your spirit. You see that? Voice to your spirit, giving voice to your spirit. You see where that comes from? You see that? So at that point, your spirit is telling you that it's ready, and you have the tools. You have the tools, your voice. So it's totally up to you, Merlin. I'm here. Reach out. All my contact ways are listed down in the description. So just contact me, and I can help you get started. There's no fee. There's no charge. I'm not even going to put anything in Patreon. I just want everyone to get started and started on their. I'm sorry, guys. Get started on their journey, and donations are always welcome. However, I'm just doing the spiritual work that I'm supposed to do. Later on, we'll be able to do different paid events and things like that. We will be setting up a little kitty to the side where if you just want to donate, like if you all would go see my friends Beyond the Veil, if you Google them, they have the CBD oil. That's the only one that I stand behind. If you all are into that CBD oil is really good. It helps with your all kind of different things. It's been really helpful to me, and I'm glad that I heard about it through a trusted source. And Beyond the Veil does not condone this video or anything. They have nothing to do with it. I'm just giving a shout out to their product. They don't agree or co-sign for anything I'm saying or doing. It is a good product, so I'm just backing that. So Sharice and Chris over at Beyond the Veil. And so anyway, if you just take it upon yourself to start the journey, see where the journey is going, take your time in the journey, and when you're ready, like I was saying, we're going to have some paid events. I'm going to ask that people freely of their heart, if you want to give donations, if somebody probably can't afford one of the events. And that's what I was saying about the Iowa Life. People are donating so other people can get a bottle. It's buy one, get one free right now. And if you use the code BVT, Beyond the Veil Tribe, then you just buy one, get one free. And other people are donating. So we'll have things set up like that where you can donate. I can help you all with anything that you're going through, starting your spiritual journey. You'll get time to talk with me. We'll text during the day. We'll join in with the rest of the group, and let's just get you started. I mean, I have a crystal here for each one of you all, and it's actually the crystal that came with the Iowa Life. So I'm taking this crystal. There's 5 of them. That's funny that I have 5. And each crystal, you all get each one of the crystals. I'll give that to you so you can clear it out, sitting in the moonlight, and then set your intention on it. And I keep you all's pillows set up every day, because even when I'm going out throughout my day, I'm thinking I want you all to know that each of you all are here sitting on one of these pillows right where your card is. And I'm thinking about you all during the day. I'm holding space for each and every one of you all. Each and every one of you all was selected. My EGG, my spiritual guide, she led me to pull the card for each one of you all and to do everything that I'm doing with you all. So I'm holding space for you all. So anything that you all need, I have my degree in psychology, life coach, all that kind of stuff like that. And just on the human side, on the spiritual side, we'll talk, we'll work through things. You'll get homework to do, journal, writing stuff down, drawing, because whatever kind of things you like, we'll set a plan up for you specifically. And we'll just help you get started and help you get through the things you need to do. We'll pull cards for you. Like I said, if you're a Christian and you don't do cards, that's fine. If I was in the church, I would be called a prophetess. And then the little handkerchief, you want me to send a handkerchief with some oil on it or whatever, I'm saying, is whatever tools that you need to use to help, I would like you not to stay away just because you're scared by the Buddha beads or, the hemonite or the cowrie shell. I mean, all of us have some background in spirituality, and these are just different things that you use to help you with your spiritual stuff. So if you don't need anything, that's fine. We'll just talk. If you like Storm, hey, I'm cool with you, but I'm not cool with that, that's fine. My gift isn't attached to anything. I'm here as a spiritual doula to help you birth yourself. And then once you birth yourself, we're going to help get that baby grown up. And so you can go on your way. So I really appreciate you all, and have a wonderful evening. I'm getting ready to take a break. I worked out with my gym live online today, and then I went for a 3-mile run, and then I did some calisthenic stuff based on your name, whatever the letters in your name are. You do burpees, push-ups, sit-ups, dips. So I am done for today. You guys take care. Ashe, coming in close to turn it off. Have a good evening.